Hi, I'm Tami Lindahl, and welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. Like I said, it's brand new, so I'm still trying to figure out how to do a YouTube channel. But my goal is to teach you what I did for myself. I was fat, and now I am not. And but what I learned in the process was that I didn't just change my food, is I changed the way I thought about the food. As a certified personal trainer, I've been exercising and teaching exercise for almost 20 years now. So for me personally, exercise was not so much the issue, but it was definitely the food. And unfortunately, the food part is at least 80% of your results. So if we got the food right, the exercise, you'll definitely get some results. But I learned how to condition my brain into wanting the right choices and to not wanting the bad choices. So today, what I'm going to do for you is just go through some of those steps. You can call this the law of attraction. You can call it changing your subconscious. I think there's really a blend of both in all of the studying that I've done on those subjects. Um, I've been in this industry for 20 years and I've written a couple books. I've won bikini competition. I've been awarded Ultimate Nutritionist for 2 years in a row. I've owned my own gym. So, this isn't new for me. But I wasn't always fit. It was about halfway through my career, or well, about 6 or 7 years into my career is when I really learned how to get fit. So I'm going to share that with you. Please subscribe and let me know what topics you want me to talk about, whether it's exercise, nutrition, or mindset strategies. Please let me know, and that's what I will talk about for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get started here. I guess I'll use purple because that's my favorite color. As you can see, I'm wearing purple today. Guess I'm feeling the purple. So how to transform your body and your life. You can use these tools for weight loss, but of course, if you're money you're after, or relationships you're after, or career you'd like to improve, you can use these tools exactly the same way. So the first one is, what do you think about? What are you thinking about? What are you focusing on? What you think about, you bring about. Where focus goes, energy flows. So it's really important that you intentionally think about the things that you want to bring into your life. Think about this. When you go out shopping for a car, say a red Toyota Camry, don't you tend to see them everywhere because now you're thinking about a red Toyota Camry? Suddenly there's one parked next to you, you see a commercial for it, there's one ahead of you, one cuts you off. I mean, they're just everywhere. So what you think about, what you focus on matters. And I think about when I've seen clients or friends or people that I know that have struggled with their weight, and I see them on Facebook and they're taking pictures of their chicken and waffles or their desserts or recipes for extra cheesy mac and cheese, or some of the stuff that we know is not our best choices. What are they focusing on? And they're the ones not seeing the results. So when I see my clients start to do that on social media, we immediately have that conversation, because the more you're thinking about the cheesy mac or the pizza or whatever you're taking pictures of or thinking about, the more you're conditioning the rest of your brain, which we're going to go over, to want and desire those things. So it's super important to think or focus on the right stuff. And the more you do that for the stuff that you want, like if you think about, okay, I want to lose weight, I want to lose 15 pounds, I want to lose 40 pounds, I want to lose 5 pounds. The more you're thinking about it, the next thing you want to do is give it some feelings or emotions. But the more you're thinking about the good stuff, it's going to start to get you excited. The more you focus on the good stuff, what is it going to feel like to lose that 15 pounds? What is it going to feel like to get to wear the clothes that you want to wear? What does it feel like in your romantic life, with your husband or your wife? What does that feel like to get asked out now that you've lost the weight? What does it feel like to have that self-confidence in your presentation at work? Or what does it feel like to be able to walk around the block without huffing and puffing, or playing with your kids, or hiking with your friends, or doing any kind of sporting activity that you've been wanting to do? What does that feel like? Because the more you add those feelings, that's a really big part of the law of attraction, is feeling the feelings and getting excited and feeling what that feels like. And with this, what you're focused on, I would even add in there, what does it look like too? So creating a vision board puts those two things together. That brings those two babies right together. And that is what's going to bring us to the next one, which is believe. So let me ask you a question. If I had a little pill in my hand and I told you it was going to, if you took the pill, you could lose weight from any part of your body. If you want to lose it in your butt, or you want to lose it in your gut, or wherever. If I told you this thing works and you believed me, wouldn't you spend $500 on that pill? I mean, certainly I would, or I would have. It's crazy, crazy, crazy what we will do if we believe something. So by doing these first two things, by focusing on the stuff we want, by thinking about the stuff we want, getting a vision about the stuff that we want, and feeling how amazing and how great it's going to be when we get there, it's going to create a belief system. And so with that, it's going to create more better habits. So the next one is going to be choices or behaviors. Okay, there's no room, but you get it. With all of these things, the choices are next. Obviously, if we're making the right choices, if we're looking at our labels, if we're meal prepping at least a little bit, if we're showing up to the gym a little bit, at least doing something, making better choices, creating habits. And by the way, the subconscious mind loves or learns. How it learns is through repetition. So if we go through this process, keep going through this process, that's how that subconscious gets conditioned. And with all of that, when we continue to think the positive things, think the things we want, focus on them, visualize them, feel them, it creates a belief, and now we're going to make the right choices. And once we make the right choices, that's how we get the results. And the more you get the results, you are reinforcing your subconscious mind that you are capable of doing it, so you continue to do it. So it's really a cycle. It just keeps on going. And so that's pretty much the process. So what I'm going to be doing in the next several videos is breaking down each of these categories. How do you get the feelings? How do you make the better choices? What the better choices are? I'll go into the nutrition if that's what you guys want. I can tell you how to put your body in a fat burning zone. And I can do exercise videos if you want. But I think for me, in my whole adult life, trying to lose the weight and keep it off, it was the mindset strategy, because there's all kinds of diets out there that are good for you and not good for you. There's all kinds of exercise programs, there's just all kinds of them. There's circuits, there's just a traditional lifting, there's dancing, there's high intensity interval training, there's yoga, there's just boot camps. There's just 100 different boot camps. There's Pilates. There's just so many things. So there's just all kinds of stuff. But if your head is not in the right place, if you're not thinking about the right stuff, if your focus is on how you always get the potatoes because you're German and that's what you're supposed to order, or if you have to have pasta because you're Italian, or you always have rice and beans and tortillas with your meal because you're Latin, If that's a belief system you have, then your success is not going to be long term, if at all. So getting your mindset strategy straight, getting this process and practicing it. It's practicing. If I lift a dumbbell and do a bicep curl, if I do it once, it's not going to do anything but probably make my bicep a little bit sore. But if I regularly pick up that bicep and curl it several times a week, perhaps I start to even lift a little heavier or do a few more reps or whatever, eventually my bicep is going to get a lot stronger. So subscribe, hit the notification button, which is the little bell, and please tell me what topics you want me to talk about. I can talk about supplements, exercise, nutrition, mindset, you name it, anything health and wellness. I'm excited and happy. It's my passion to talk about that stuff, to teach it. And if you want to talk to me further and get some private coaching, I've put my website below, getfitwithtami.net, and you can get more information there. Anyway, I will look forward to talking to you soon. Bye for now.